Hey, fantasy football friends. So let's talk running backs for week one. Now, there's some really great matchups this week, and some that seem like they're going to be good matchups, but you might want to keep an eye on it. Number one, Le'Veon Bell versus Cleveland. I don't think I need to say anything about that. It's Cleveland. It's Le'Veon Bell. Start the guy. Not that you weren't going to anyway. Number two, then this one might be a surprise. I like LeGarrette Blount. LeGarrette Blount versus Washington. LeGarrette Blount is the lead back. I know a lot of people are questioning whether or not he's going to get the carries. He is the lead back for the Eagles. He is going to get the goal line carries, which is really the only thing that matters because, hello, touchdowns. And then Washington's run defense, 28th against the run last year. So I like those odds. I'm starting LeGarrette Blount. Another one of my favorites, one of the guys I think is going to be a top 5 running back this year. Overall, Jordan Howard versus the Atlanta run defense. Yes, please, break me off a piece of that. I like DeMarco Murray versus the Oakland defense, 24th in the league last year. And then Shady versus the Jets. Yep. Not that you weren't going to start Shady anyway. I mean, all these guys, with the exception of Blount, you're probably going to start him anyway. But if you have Blount and you're thinking about what to do in your flex position, I think he's going to score you a lot of points this week and you're going to look like a hero. So that's good. Two other people I want to mention that I think are seemingly on paper good matchups, but just keep an eye on it. One is Dalvin Cook. I love Dalvin Cook. I think he's going to be a great running back in this league. They're going up against New Orleans, 30th against the run last year. Like those odds. But there's still some question as to whether he's going to carry the load. So is he really going to be that 3-down back for you? So, against New Orleans, it might be worth taking a flyer on this first week. I'm going to probably sit back and wait and watch and see what he does and see how many touches he gets as opposed to some of the other guys. The other one is Isaiah Crowell, however you want to pronounce it. They're going up against Pittsburgh, which seems like a good defense. It's Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers. But they were 27th against the run last year. Again, it's last year, but it's all we have to go on, along with a few adjustments for this year. So, Crowell, you're probably going to start him, but I would start both Cook and Crowell with a good amount of other solid performers around them, just to make sure that if they do, screw it up for you, that you still are getting massive points everywhere else. So those are my running backs this week. If you have any questions about whether or not you should start someone, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I'm happy to answer those for you. I will be checking throughout the weekend before we get to the games on Sunday to make sure I get all those questions answered for you. Until next week.